Hockey stream on episode 457 of the VIG Lounge, where we are doing part one of a doubleheader as the Vegas Golden Knights travel through the New York and this time Pennsylvania area as they work their way through the Metropolitan Division to take on the Philadelphia Flyers. Can the Golden Knights continue with their hot run of dominance, or will the Flyers be soaring above them at Xfinity Mobile Arena? There's only one way to find out. Before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. With housekeeping out of the way, let's jump right into the Golden Knights and Flyers here on the VIG Lounge. Wonder if we'll have to mess with my camera again. We'll have to wait and see on that. And the Flyers win the opening draw as the Golden Knights look to recollect. And they will. Carried in by Jack Eichel. Gets the first shot on goal. Denied by Dan Vladar. I assume. Could also be Ersson. I guess I'll have to check. Hill with a save. Battle for it along the wall as the Golden Knights look to try to get it out, and the Flyers will grip the puck and then bring it in offside in the early goings here of the first. Already highlighting a Golden Knights player, Brady McNabb. What else for? Huge hit. As we see a well-defined Nashville Predators coffee mug. Each goaltender has made a save in the preliminary stages of this first period. Mark Stone with a second chance, and it is Ersson, who swallows that puck. And as a result, the Golden Knights have themselves an offensive zone draw, which they most likely will not win, and I was right about that. Travis Sanheim looks to carry out for the Flyers. Long drive handled by Hill. Jack Eichel looks to bring it the other way. Creates a little bit of space for himself. Drifting, shooting, and a save made by Ersson. Nobody there in particular. Adin Hill sends it along the wall. And it's up now to Mitch Marner. Marner gets in front of Michkov. We had a great chance. Eichel at the side of the net, denied by Ersson. Noah Hannafin with a hit. Puck dumped into the Golden Knights zone. Beautiful pass up the middle to Pavel Dorofevy. Trying to get a shot away, and the Flyers block it off. Noah Cates across to Forrester, who IRL had one of the weirdest injuries I think I've ever seen. Never seen anybody injure their arm or shoulder off of a one-timer. I don't know what exactly happened there, but that was absolutely bizarre in a game against Pittsburgh. Long drive, handled by Ersson. And Mitch Marner carries into his own zone. Nice pass up the boards. And a pass up to Lauzon. That's knocked off his stick. Caden Korczak with a hit. And this puck is dumped to the corner. Flyers come away with it. Had a chance, denied by Adin Hill. Carried in now by William Karlsson. Poke checked at the last second. Korczak looks to step up, and he does. Carried in by Brandon Saad. Saad knocked off the puck a little bit. Now Brett Howden looks to go to work. Saad with a chance, rebound off the crossbar. Or sorry, that may have been off the post. Either way, Golden Knights that close, if not for iron, to having a 1-0 lead. Cam York tried to make a pass across. Golden Knights recollect. Saad trying to get it up the middle. Trevor Zegras who apparently has rediscovered his game in Philadelphia under the coaching of Rick Tocchet. Good for him, I suppose. Alexander Holtz draws into the lineup on the fourth line as Colton Sissons has been ruled out of this game and a couple others due to a quote-unquote sore foot. Golden Knights keep in by Stone, and a chance denied by Ersson. Golden Knights with a keep in with a hit along the wall. Now Eichel drifting to the net. He couldn't get the shot away somehow, but White Cloud will score. As my voice cracked a little there because I wasn't expecting it. I was going to say White Cloud shoots, and I said score, and it actually paid off because Zach Whitecloud, every White Cloud has a silver lining, and the Golden Knights have themselves a 1-0 lead. In lieu of that chance by Eichel. And there goes Mike. Back to the blue line. Pass across. Now to Whitecloud again. This time he'll let one go from range. And that pass deflects all the way down. I know I'm going to have to fix my camera at the conclusion of this first period because it never decides to work all the time. It only works when it wants to. Barbashev with a chance, and Ersson will hang on with 1 minute and 11 seconds left. As the Golden Knights already up to double digits in shots, 11-3 over the Flyers, and have a 1-0 lead, at least so far, to show for their territorial play and shot advantage. If not for Samuel Ersson, it would certainly be worse. He's keeping the Flyers in it. Huge hit by Korczak. Puck carried in now by Pavel Dorofevy. Dorofevy drifting, shooting off the pad of Ersson to the corner. Now to the blue line. That shot deflects wide for Korczak, and that'll do it for one period of play. Golden Knights lead it 1-0 after one. And there's the goal by Zach Whitecloud. Let's quickly fix the camera, and we'll get into the stats before we move on to the second, shall we? See now if we can get this up and running relatively quickly. There we go. Now, if it goes down twice, I'm going to be very upset. But be that as it may, let's take a look at the stats after 20 minutes. Golden Knights out shooting the Flyers 12-3. Out hitting them by a wide margin as well, 16-4. And of course, Flyers somehow have 100% passing. I don't know how that's possible. And have won the face-off battle, at least for now, 4-1, and that'll most likely continue and just get worse. But the Golden Knights are leading where it counts, and that is on the scoreboard. 1-0, courtesy of Zach Whitecloud. 20 minutes down, 40 minutes to go. Let's see if the Golden Knights can extend that lead, or if the Flyers will stage a comeback. Second period action next, here on the VIG Lounge. And the Flyers win another draw. Theodore regathers in his own zone across to McNabb. Up the left side to Barbashev. Barbashev will dump it in. Collected along the wall by Stone. Knocked off the puck, and now the Flyers will retreat. Sanheim to Michkov, or Michkov, whatever you want to call it. Meaning his last name, not him as a person. Although I can call him, anything I like, being a Penguins fan as well. And being a rival against the Flyers. Puck carried in now by Mark Stone. Stone got knocked off the puck a couple of times. And the Flyers will carry it out. Trevor Zegras across to Michkov. Tried to do one too many passes back to Zegras, and it didn't pay off. Shot from the blue line, handled by Hill. Puck sent to the corner. Now the Golden Knights look to go to work to get it out of the zone. Barbashev will do that. He's being hounded by Couturier. And Couturier will get the puck and tried to do a breakout, but gave it away to Barbashev. Barbashev with a long drive. Handled up top and held by Ersson. 14:38 to go in the middle frame. As we listen to some Turnstile, which most likely will come up as a copyright when this goes up to YouTube. Long drive this time, deflected off the shot by Whitecloud to the corner. Hurdle to Dorofevy. Now Hanifin settles it down and he scores! He may not build an arc, but he can score a goal! Noah Hanifin makes it 2-0 Golden Knights. Two goals, both by defensemen. Zach Whitecloud, a little unconventional, walking in. This was just a straight-up point shot from Hanifin that got past Samuel Ersson, and the Golden Knights have themselves a 2-0 lead. Tomas Hertl with his 27th assist. Wins the draw and gets the puck back from the Vegas defense. Hertl now cuts to the front, denied! I don't know if that got off a Flyers stick or if that was Ersson getting a piece of that, but it definitely hit something, and that's why it did not go in. Save made on the long drive by Hill. And Couturier gets knocked to the ice, getting up a little gingerly. Maybe we'll find out why from Pavel Dorofevy. Oh, there's a hit. That'll definitely cause you to get up gingerly. My goodness. That's not even on Couturier, I don't think. I think that was on Sanheim. And a Let's Go Flyers chant here at Xfinity Mobile Arena. That shot deflects back to the Flyers, sent down into the Golden Knights zone. Trying to get it to Riley Smith. That pass got picked off by Sanheim. Nice play. As William Karlsson looks to carry it in. Wild Bill stops up, shoots, scores! A beautiful turning shot in the middle. Right in the middle there. In the Flyers zone. Thought he was in one of the circles, but... Or he was actually, sorry, in the right wing circle, kind of in the edge. And was able to put it past Samuel Ersson, and the Golden Knights have a 3-0 lead. Courtesy of the thrill from Wild Bill. Carried in, Riley Smith, trying to get himself into as part of the scoring party. That shot deflects from the one-time bid and is held by Ersson. 3-0 Golden Knights, 9:38 to go here in the second period. Fourth line out there now. Brett Howden centering it in the absence of Colton Sissons. Won't make a difference, though, because the Golden Knights lost a draw. Dvorak looks to dump it in. Golden Knights regain it. As Alexander Holtz looks to carry in for the VGK. Got a shot away, denied by Ersson. Zamula. Now to Dvorak. Oh, huge hit. And the Golden Knights get some space. Keegan Colasar looks to utilize it. Shot from the left wing circle gets denied. And a save off the shot by Holtz. And held with 6:59 to go by Samuel Ersson. VGK still with a 3-0 lead, looking for... Oh, mini sticks would be fun. I remember playing that with Dawson when he was little. He's got professional mini sticks now, apparently, from Bauer instead of the Traditional plastic ones that I started them with. Jack Eichel fires, denied, and a rebound generated, but Flyers defense able to get that. Travis connecting. Did not connect with that one as he got hit as soon as he touched the puck. Theodore got hit as well. Golden Knights looking to try to get it out. There's a battle for it behind the wall. Pass up the right side to Mark Stone. Knocked away. And Konechny. Flyers went for a shot and a hit ensued. And now the right wing side up to Pavel Dorofevy. He's being hounded the entire way. Flings one, scores! Pavel Dorofevy. He was cold for a while, but this is 2 goals in 2 games for sure. And maybe even more than that. But Pavel Dorofevy has definitely found his scoring touch again. Now up to 18 goals on the year. And I'm wondering if we're going to see a goaltending change as the Golden Knights have now jumped out to a 4-goal lead. And here comes White Cloud. Long shot denied. And carried out now by Couturier. Couturier takes a hit, gets the puck back somehow. Pucks in on Hill. What a save! He gave it away and denied a Flyer in front and covered up for his own mistake. It's almost like a blind guy was passing the puck right there. I don't know what happened, but. And another Let's Go Flyers chant. Until there's not. White Cloud with a hit. Bring the puck up. Golden Knights trying to get it out of their own zone. Along the wall. And in the dying seconds, blast by Sod turned aside by the Flyers netminder. Shot just off the post at the end. And the Golden Knights extend their lead. It's 4-0 after 2. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 23-6 in favor of the Golden Knights. Hits, 32-12 in favor of the VGK. And we won one extra face-off, or 2 face-offs, sorry. And that did lead to the Hanifin goal, which was nice. But the Flyers dominating in that category. Cutting into that 100% passing percentage, bringing it down to 91. And no penalties to speak of in this game yet. 4 goals at even strength from 4 different goal scorers. All off of Golden Knights sticks. Looks like they're in pretty good control to carry things into the third. We'll see if things change. 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. Let's see if the Golden Knights can close this one out, shall we? Battle for it along the wall. Golden Knights look to get it out. And Brayden McNabb will do just that. Hangs onto the puck. Tries to get a shot away and lost it. That shot deflected wide. Gathered now behind the Flyers net by Barbashev. Out now to Eichel. To the blue line! Well, that shot deflected in. Nearly was put by the Flyers netminder by Barbashev. Theodore, a long drive off the pad of the Flyers goaltender. Who I believe is still Ersson. I don't believe he has been switched out. You got to think if the Golden Knights get one more goal and do not allow the Flyers to get one, that will probably see Dan Bledar or some magical mystery goaltender as we've been seeing as of late, either as a starter or a backup. And there's the goal! 2 for Sweet 16! Golden Knights lead at 5-0. 19 goals so far for Pavel Dorofevy, 30 games in. And that is indeed Ersson. I got to think now there's going to be a change in goal. There's got to be a mercy pull at some point. As Pavel Dorofevy is on natural hat-trick watch. And I think I heard some announcing, so I think we do have another goaltender net. Oh man, that was a very big hit. You can tell the Flyers are very ornery as we see the magic hands of Pavel Dorofevy. That was started by Hanifin, and then this beautiful turning shot, putting it past Ersson as well. And the Golden Knights are back into the Flyers zone, this time on an icing call. And the Flyers win that draw because they waited too long to get going, for my opinion, and I didn't know what the heck was going on. Dorofevy looks to carry it back in. Again, he's on natural hat-trick watch. Can he get it here? No. Those wheels got deflated as the Golden Knights look to do the breakout. Hanifin will do just that. Noah Hanifin flings one. The stick lands on Dorofevy, and it is indeed, or the puck, excuse me, lands on Dorofevy's stick. As Dan Vladar will cover up. 13-12 to go in the third period. Golden Knights continue to lead, this time by 5 goals. White cloud of drive handled by Vladar and knocked away to the corner. Uh-oh, giveaway. And Hanifin will send it right back in. Collected along the wall. And the third line for the Golden Knights looks to go to work. And there's another goal for William Karlsson! What a thrill from Wild Bill! This time I can give him a proper send-off for that goal. Because the first one, I was actually surprised that it went in. So it kind of caught me off guard. Nar, nar, nar for Dan Vladar. That did not go well at all. 6-0 Vegas. Flyers win a draw. There's no natural hat-trick for Pavel Dorofevy, but he may still be able to get a hat-trick. And so could this gentleman. And he did, but it did not yield in a goal, as he couldn't get fully around Sanheim and maybe get the shot that he wanted. And puck gets dumped in once more. Back out to the blue line. And a giveaway. Trying to get the pass to Korzak. And Garnet Hathaway, who isn't much of a scoring threat, so I think that was okay. And Mark Stone will send it in for the Golden Knights. Collected along the wall by Eichel. Eichel scores! Some nifty moves! Eichel motorcycle! The Golden Knights convert the extra point. 7-0. Just spins off the wall, cuts to the front of the net, and is able to put it home as the Vegas Golden Knights are having themselves a game now in the second and now third period. Really open things up as the Flyers are looking for pretty much anything to get themselves back into this game, but they're running out of time. And now it's Eichel again, trying from the other side, and Vladar shut it down. Uh-oh, here comes Eichel again. This time he's got a break. Oh, he couldn't finish, though. Now the Flyers have it. Michkov. Get up. And Tomas Hertl, I think, is going to get there first, and he will. Trying to get a shot away, it was blocked. Pass across now to McNabb. Up again to Tomas Hertl. Hertl looks to carry in. Hertl with a chance, denied. And a giveaway to Marner off the pad and to the corner as it is handled by Dan Vladar. Whitecloud having another opportunity, and Vladar has it bounce off of him and then hangs on. There's the Flyers' upcoming schedule, which I have no interest in whatsoever. Puck given away to to Holtz. And then the Flyers do get it back. Bobby Brink had it for the Flyers. Now there's a battle for it down low. Golden Knights come away with it. We're down to a minute here in the third period. Backhand chance. Oh, what a save by Vladar. I got to give him credit for that. That was remarkable, as he absolutely robs Keegan Kolesar. Brett Howden, drifting, shooting, he scores! How did you do? Number 21 adds to the scoring party. 8-0 Golden Knights in the final minute. Doesn't matter if it's Ersson or Vladar. Golden Knights are looking like superstars. My goodness. 24 and a half to go. And the Bluebirds are out for Philly. They're not happy. Look at that. Trent shot score! Son! That's the bottom line, because Brandon Sanso! Golden Knights score in double digits before this game is over. So close for Willie's hat trick, but we'll take that for Son. With that 12.6 shooting percentage. And again, the Bluebirds, oh sorry, it's 9-0. I thought it was 10. So we don't have double digits just yet. My bad. I was a goal ahead. Maybe we'll still get them though, who knows? Riley Smith. Back out to the blue line. Lazar with a ball. Smith with a chance. And no, we won't get double digits, but we will get 9 goals, so I will correct myself. 9-0 is the final. Aiden Hill with a shutout. A couple of Golden Knights with 2 goals. That being Pavel Dorofevy and William Karlsson. And Jack Eichel joined the scoring party, along with Zach Whitecloud, who kicked it off. Noah Hannafin with a goal. Brett Howden with a goal. Brandon Saad with the last goal. So, my goodness, there's been a lot of scoring by the VGK tonight against a team that I obviously have strong opinions about. But that is because there's a rivalry with the Penguins, of course. That said, Pittsburgh will be up next, taking on the Montreal Canadiens after this game is over. So, stay tuned for that. But, let's take one last look at the stats between the Golden Knights and Flyers before we wrap things up. Shots on goal, 43-11. Congratulations to Philadelphia. They managed to get double digits in shots toward the end. And the hits, 43-18 in favor of the Golden Knights. Passing percentage is a little more even now. Golden Knights did wind up winning 6 draws. Flyers won the majority of those, of course. But VGK with 9 goals at even strength, and nearly half of them from either William Karlsson or Pavel Dorofevy, who had himself 3 points tonight, did Pavel. Thank you all for tuning in to part 1 of this 2-part episode. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a terrific Thursday, everybody. And stay tuned for part 2. The Penguins take on the Montreal Canadiens at PPG Paints Arena.